lovelies, and Asia here on the TimeShot server, and as you can see, I'm no longer at spawn. Today I am going to be starting to venture forth and find my permanent homeland, where I'm going to be doing all kinds of things. I have done quite a bit of exploring, and I really like this spot. I love the roofed forests, and I think there's a ravine down that way. And so I just thought this is like a big hill right here, and I really like how it's surrounded by the river and kind of some swamp and birch over there, extreme hills / spruciness over there, and some plains over there. So there's just all kinds of biomes in this little area, so I thought it might be a nice little hub. Now, to give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking about, I have been bouncing back and forth with different ideas of what I might want to do, and I think I want to try and go for like a sort of elven looking home. It might be kind of like a city of sorts in the end, so it's going to take a while to do this project. I might live here someday. So that's kind of what I have in mind, kind of Rivendell inspired in a way. I love Lord of the Rings, and it's something I've been wanting to build for a while. So I think we're going to give that a try. I'm going to go ahead and head back towards spawn because I need to go ahead and gather my materials from there to go ahead and bring out here. So it's going to be a little bit of a trek. So I will go ahead and chime in whenever I get there. Oh, creeper. Oh, creeper. Oh, creeper. Creeper. There we go. Done and done. And actually, before I head over there, I wanted to show you guys. So this is the plains next to it. Lots of horses over there even, so that'll be really helpful. And I really like this Extreme Hills area. I was really torn between the two, but look at that hill. Look at it. Isn't that just beautiful? So I think having the buildings coming up out of the forest there is going to look really nice. And I'd like to build some sort of maybe a bridge connecting to this, and then I might expand over here eventually. But I think that area over there is just stunning. So that's where we're gonna build. Alright, we made it back to spawn, and I wanted to show you guys the progress that I made on my little spawn tower, or spawn castle as well. So I actually went ahead and connected it up to the road, and I had a little bit of fun with it, decided to be a little creative here. So when you come up here, there's actually, this is a little naturally spawning cave thing, tunnel that goes through underneath this little mountain, and so I went ahead and made it all nature-y. So much nature everywhere. So I'm pretty happy with it for just a little something. Just a little something. So let's go ahead and go on up. So now there's a little entryway to get up here. I added some vines as well around the place to kind of give it a little bit of a aged look, I guess. If you want to call it that. Those are the main things that I changed. I did go ahead and add I fixed this doorway. I don't know if I showed that before, to make it a little more interesting and less awkward. And then I also added this ladder so we can actually come up into this little tower up here and look around, you know, be able to see things. So the place that I'm going to be settling is off in that direction, and it's actually not that far. It's like a 3-minute run. Luckily it's actually daytime now to make the trek during the night and avoid a lot of stuff. But yeah, so now we just are going to grab our materials and head on over there. I'm gonna leave some here because I think that will be a good idea. I don't really need the boat. I'm just going to try and take the things that would be a little more difficult to replace, or things that'll help me start farms and stuff. So let's grab these things. This will be good. Oh, why am I doing that? That's so silly of me. Seeds, glistening melon, pumpkin, leather is good. Bread is good. Meat is good. Flint is good. Don't really need those, but that would be handy. Do I have any saplings? I have a dark oak sapling, but I'm settling in a dark oak forest, so I don't really need that. I should take the wool because I will be needing a bed. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and make some shears. That way I can have, actually we'll just keep this with us. Go ahead and make some shears. That way on the way down there, maybe I will see some sheep and be able to grab some wool from them and have a bed that way. So I think that's everything that we need from here. So now it's just making the trek back, going back and forth. Obviously I will be connecting it via the nether as well, but that'll come in a little bit of a later time once I've gotten, it's almost like making another little temporary house. So because I would like to really just get into the build, but there's going to be quite a bit of resource gathering that'll need to happen first. So I will need kind of a temporary house. Now you'll also notice, I don't think I mentioned this before, had it in the previous episodes, that the coloring on things looks a little bit different, like the dirt is darker and stuff. This is actually a resource pack that I have been working on, I guess. I don't know. It's something I just started. I've been playing with resource packs a little bit and making them, and there are just certain things in vanilla that, whoa, that was close. That was a little close. That I don't prefer as far as color choices go. And so I'm going to, or I've started adjusting them just to make it a little more appealing to the eye, which you'll see more evidently later. I mean, maybe if I see something along the way that will show it, that would be helpful. But let's see, is there anything that I have that would show that? The birch is a little bit different. So here's some birchwood planks. So if you look at them, typically they're more yellow in hue. So I basically just turned down the saturation and lightened them up a little bit to make it a little bit softer. So I've been working to try and make all of the different materials look a little bit more cohesive, I guess. So you guys will have to let me know what you think about that. Obviously, I've only just started it, and so it's going to take a while, but I figured I might as well use it, and that way I can tweak it as I go. So you guys will see that in these videos as I change things. Eventually, I might even redo like the creature designs. I would like to do that. So that'll be part of it that will come later. Let's see, I think I might be, am I a little lost? I might be a little lost. But anyway, so that's why things look a little bit different. And I'm guessing people will wonder if if the texture pack will be available for download. And once I finish it or feel like it's at a finished place, then I will certainly do what I can to share it. I have no qualms with sharing it. Yeah, so that's what that is. Okay, we are almost there actually. This is kind of a cool thing that I saw, though. I was a little bit tempted to try building something in the middle of these. It's tricky running around like this because I just feel like I get so many ideas as I'm running around for things that I want to build, and you know, you just have limited time and you have to pick and choose which one you think is going to be the most interesting. So it's hard. It's hard. So many ideas and so little time. But maybe eventually I can infiltrate this whole area with all of my building ideas. We'll see. But let's see. Okay, so this is the hill that I was originally checking out. Though I also liked this forest over here, and there's all these plains over here. I'm not sure what that is from. It's like just a little stone brick pillar. But if we come up here, then it takes us right up to our hill. And we'll be able to go ahead and get started settling down and start on construction. Oh, something else to mention. So I plan on recording quite a bit on this server regularly, but I am also wanting to stream. So just so you guys are aware, my Twitch channel, the link is down below in the description of this video, but I'm working on developing a regular schedule, which I've been saying for quite a while now, but it's going to happen. I'm determined. I've just been nervous about actually setting a schedule, but it's going to happen. And I want to make TimeShot a part of that. So if you guys want to come see what I'm working on as I'm working on it, that will be a possibility. That'll be something that I'm hoping to do, planning to do. So, love it if you guys join me on those streams. I may start that later this week or next week. We'll see. But I'm going to try and make it where seeing stuff in the stream won't be like a spoiler for the videos that I record. So that's going to be the trick. It's just coordinating things a little bit in order to do that. This is like the weirdest way I could have come up here. Alright, but we're here. We're here, we have all our materials. I need to make a chest. Let's go ahead and use the spruce. I can make a chest, I know how to do it, I promise. We'll drop those for a second while we go ahead. This is just going to be really ghetto at the start because it's a humble beginnings type of thing. It's just how it goes. But we have a lot of materials for just starting out, thanks to the generosity of other server folk, as well as raiding a little bit of some of the people who left whenever they were giving me the tour. They're like, feel free to take everything. I was like, I'll just take this and this. So that's what's going on. Alright, so we got our little... Oh my gosh! Excuse you, sir. That you are not welcome here. No skellies in the elven world. That's probably not true at all. Though they're what? They're immortal though, so... kind of true. Hi. Okay. That was a good start. That was a good start. Well, and I think that's actually just going to be it for this episode. I know it was a lot of talking and less actually doing stuff. A lot of explaining, but now you guys know all of the plans for the homeland as we get started doing all the cool things on the TimeShot server! Woo! So thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to leave a like or a comment telling me what you think about the ideas that I have. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!